So here we are continuing on. And went to him, bound up his wounds. Wounds divides by 3. Do you see how even our wounds? The word wounds belongs to Christ. Look at how beautiful the word wounds is. 96 equal hopscotch. Letters and strokes divided by 6, just like the grand total. Wounds. If there were no wounds in this world, how would Jesus be the healer? If there were no wounds in the life of Christ, how would we be forgiven of our sin? Even the word wounds. Okay. And then put the word his in front. That divides by 12 also. So it's just obvious. And bound up. Even bound up divides by 3. Bind up. Aha. We're hot on the trail. To bind up wounds. And bound up wounds. Do you see how it's all in the number 3? Because the only thing that differs is the fact that this makes 36, and this is 9. Both divide by 9. Well, that's all you've done is swap in higher levels of 9s. And then the B knits together with the P to make double 9. So, and then the ND is double 9. And then the rest is just, so bind up wounds. Wow! Wow! That's a command of God. Bind up wounds. That's what God is doing like day and night. Bind up wounds is triple love. In a number of letters and strokes, it's 12 and double 12. So let's find the 3 loves and bind up wounds. So this is 36. It needs another 18. Well, let's grab this 18 right here. So we've got a love right there. And then, actually, you know what? Why didn't we just take it in order? I insist. This is sitting right here in the word wound. Love. Just so you know that wounds are an act of love from God. If he wounds you physically, it's because he's trying to get your attention. That equals love right there. And so there's 3 other loves hiding in the rest of it. Now, the W and the S, if you go that route, makes it challenging. So let's go like this. Blue. So an N. And of course, computers can be used to do all this. I can modify my program to find love in it. That would be a noble solution, but it's pleasurable to do it like this. So there's the word sun. Hello, something very important to our health, isn't it? Sun equals love. That green equals love, and so gold equals love, composed of 2 27s. Okay, WD equals 27, the rest equals 27, BPI. So bind up wounds equals triple love, and we found the loves, and then you can say bindeth up wounds, I bindeth up wounds. Wow, that's like pure 3s. Remember, these words belong to God. God says, I bindeth up wounds, always. 3s, and then binding up wounds. Okay, you get the idea. 200. There are 8 times triple 8, binding up wounds, and then bound up wounds. Okay, you get the idea. Now he pours on, pouring in or pouring on. That's an obvious gem, because the bookends knit together, and then this is pure 3s in the middle. Just too obvious. Too obvious. 99 there. 93 there. 1, 2, 3 there. Wow. 3, 3, 3. And this will just push it higher by 6 points. Pouring in, pouring on. And then add the word oil and wine. So oil plus wine is an obvious combo. That equals truth. Oil plus wine equals truth. That's so cool. Okay, good, good, good. His own beast. I insist. His own beast will divide by 3. It's going to grab a G in there from this little guy. So own beast, 99. His own beast. Love plus half a love. It's all about love. And brought him to an end. The closer you follow the words of Jesus, the more blessed your life will be. And remember, the word blessed equals happy. So not only are you blessed and you're going to experience growth and prosperity and longevity, but you're going to be happy in the process. So cleave to the words of Jesus. Seek them. Meditate on them. Obey them. Do what you can to exalt them, which is what we're doing right now. Even this phrase. And when they wanted wine, they wanted wine. Isn't it amazing how God fulfills the heart's desire? You got to want something. You've got to actually want something. And you've got to tell God. You've got to ask Jesus. You've got to tell Jesus that you want something. You've got to ask him. You've got to want something. And ask Jesus for it. Desire. And when they wanted wine, the mother of Jesus said unto him, they have no wine. I love how like common phrases that we speak in churches divide by 3. They have no wine. Very easy. 3. And it's just very easy to solve that once you've got a lot of these things memorized. Very easy. Okay? Very easy. When the ruler of the feast, of course, feast is 51. Amazingly, feast equals wine. This is an obvious gem that cannot be denied. This is Jesus' first miracle, which is why we're giving due diligence to the words here. So feast equals wine. Isn't that amazing? You know, it's always been said that wine should be eaten with food. It's healthy, it's safe, it's balanced. Okay. This is one of my favorite solutions of all time. The word alcohol. The fact that the word alcohol equals wedding. And all these other famous words. Alcohol equals happy. I still remember the first time I actually drank alcohol at Christmas time. Like, as kids, we didn't drink any whatsoever, of course. But the first time I was actually invited to drink a glass of wine with my parents and the family was at Christmas dinner, basically. And that was basically the only time. And the first thing I basically reacted to and exclaimed was, it actually does make you happy. Well, do the math yourself. All these words equal each other. Okay, and so here we are. Jesus' first miracle is literally injecting alcohol into water at a wedding for the purpose of a family to be blessed. He also added sugar and made everyone happy. Okay, so back to our story here. So feast equals wine. Feast equals 51 equals wine. That's a huge gem. What happens if you put them together? Well, the first 3-digit number divides by 3. Now, whenever I see similarities like this, I always feel led to like draw the two words together. Like when something equals something else and they're obviously related, spend a little time here. You know? How could we really crossbraid these letters together? There's only F divides by 3, I divides by 3. I'm going to start a new video, okay?